So I'm going to do a quick show and tell about our cloth diaper experience. I feel like I can't really do a review unless I have, I don't know, something else to review or to compare it to. And these are the only cloth diapers we've ever used. So I'll start with telling you about those. This is the brand. It's called Fancy Pants. Fancy Pants diapers. They were the least expensive all in one, so that there's just a liner in this diaper. And this is a soft, kind of silky sort of material. And they come in a variety of colors and two textures, this kind of fuzzy one or the smooth one. And they are solid stripes. I mean, lots and lots of colors. I'm going through the laundry basket because it's time to stuff diapers. Oh, this is one of my favorites. It's the denim one. Are you having a meltdown? Are you melting down, sir? Are you melting? Are you melting? So, the reason that I chose these was because they adjust and are basically designed to go from birth to Really? Really? Are you sleeping? How long have you been up? I have this app that I love. I can't show it to you because it's got my kids' names in it, which I'm trying to avoid, but I'm going to check and see when he ate last. Not ate, he just finished eating. Let me see when the last time he slept was. Oh, it was an hour and 40. Oh, no, that's your brother. It was. Oh, I forgot to update it. Crud. I think it was an hour ago. Was sleepy? Let's go sleepy night night. Is he sure? Is he sure? I'm going to sleepy night night. So, anyway. Use the Bobby to help me out here. Okay, so Fancy Pants. They're designed to go from birth to your kids out of diapers. And I don't really, like I said, these are the only diapers that I have ever used. And they adjust from the snaps here. All right, this is the male snap. And then there are two levels of female snap that you can snap them into to make it kind of a medium size by going to the snaps relatively close to the males. Or you can connect the male snaps right here to the farther away female snaps and make it really small. So my kids are still on that, even though they're probably about 14 pounds at this point. Our doctor's appointment is next week. So yeah, look at that. Mr. Fussy's already got his eyes closed. Reading their signals is very important to be able to do. And I can actually lay him down and he would probably stay there and not cause me any problems. But not only do they adjust in length. Oh, sorry, did I scare you? Not only do they adjust in length, but they also adjust in the leg hole size, which is what this snap is. Oh wait, which is what this snap is. So this is the front of the diaper. This would be on the front of the child. And it adjusts by snapping the ones from the back tighter. So this snap, this lighting is weird. Let's see if I can fix this. Anyway, so you can adjust the leg hole size, you can adjust the length of the whole diaper, and you can, of course, adjust the waist size. So I'm going to make this sort of tight by using this first row of buttons. This is for leg hole size. I'm going to use the ones that are farthest in, which will make it tighter. This is a lot easier to do with a child in it, by the way. And then You can adjust by either laying it where it naturally goes, like that, or sometimes I kind of have it bunch up because I'm skipping some of the snaps in between so that it's a little smaller. So let me close it all up. Okay, so that's the diaper all closed, set at its smallest setting. You can see that's pretty tiny. Here we go. So there's a laundry bag full of diapers that I need to stuff. And by stuff, there is a pocket at the back. This is against the back of the child. There's a pocket in here where you would place the liner. And when you purchase them, they come with 2 liners per diaper. So you just separate them after the child has used it. So when it's wet, you pull the liner out, put it in the wets bag, which is a bag lined with, you know, some kind of plasticky material, vinyl, something like that, to keep it from leaking. And you wash them separate, and then you restuff. So we don't adjust. This one has just come loose in the laundry, but we don't adjust the size of the diaper, the length of the diaper every time. We just leave it snapped and wash it like this. So that would be diaper stuffed. I just fold them in half like this and store them in our changing table area. There are lots and lots of colors. I said before, I think we got maybe a quarter of the colors, and I bought 30 diapers. Maybe it was half. Green. So there are solids and stripes and stripes and circles and all sorts of patterns on the website. I think my favorites are the animal ones. This is a Dalmatian. And they come with different insides. So this one is kind of a smooth texture, but there are ones that have kind of knotty texture. Knotty, kind of see that a little bit. Anyway, like I said, the brand name is called Fancy Pants. Oh, sorry, kids. I don't even feel that anymore. Second reason that these turned out to be awesome wasn't just the financial thing, which is one of the big gains, which I didn't even really consider that much. I thought I would use more water and it would come out in the wash. No pun intended. But that wasn't the case at all. The water bill didn't change, but I wasn't spending all this money on diapers. The second thing that came out of it was my kids stay in these comfortably longer. So on an average day, I used anywhere from, I'm going to say, 15 diapers per child per day. So we were going through and changing, a lot of work changing these, 30 diapers a day. Yeah, a lot of diapers. It was just that the paper doesn't wick the moisture away, and as soon as the child felt damp, they would want the diaper off. And I can't really blame them. I don't want to sit in my own waste either. So I obliged, mainly to keep it quiet in my house. And also because I didn't want my kid to get used to sitting in their own waste. It should be the case that they wail about that. So I was going through a lot of diapers. The cheap ones would last an hour and a half. The expensive ones would last 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. The first time I put the cloth diapers on the biddies, I think I picked CJ is who I did my experiments on. I stuffed it with 1 liner and I put the diaper on him, and an hour went by and I checked it. I just kind of stuck my finger, oh, here's a child. I just kind of stuck my finger down in there to kind of check it out and see what I thought about what was going on. And it felt a little damp, but it wasn't too bad. Hour 2 comes, I do it again. Not too bad. I got busy. Hour 3 passed. I went, oh no, when hour 4 rolled around. And I checked it and I was like, I was like, my kid's not peeing. And I checked, I'm looking at my phone. How much did you eat? I'm adding up the ounces, wondering where the liquid's going, because he's eating, but he's not peeing. And then I'm like, great, my kid isn't peeing. If this goes on for another day, I'm gonna have to, call the doctor and see about an appointment. Or I don't know what I was gonna do, but I was worried that there was no output. There was input and there was no output, and I didn't know where it was going. Hour number 5 passes, and I'm like, I'm taking the diaper off. The diaper has been off for 5 hours. He's not complaining about it. I stick my finger in, and it's barely damp. But I'm taking it off just on principle. It's been on for 5 hours. That's just gross. So I took the diaper off, and as I'm taking it off, I take the liner out of the inside. And I didn't take the diaper off. I decided to feel the liner. That's what I did. He was still in the diaper, and I just kind of lifted him up and checked the liner that's around right back through here is where the pocket for the liner is. So I just kind of stuck my finger in there and squeezed the liner, and it was sopping, soaking, can wring it out wet. But the fabric in the diaper was wicking the moisture away from the baby so that he didn't feel uncomfortable. And when I tested it, it barely felt damp to me. Oh my goodness. So I went from 15 diapers a day to half that because they would stay in it comfortably for longer. So basically we went from 30 diapers a day down to 14 diaper changes. So not only am I using way fewer diapers, so there's less washing than I anticipated there would be, but my kids are more comfortable. It's less diaper changes, and when you have 2 of them, that's a big deal. That was a huge deal for us, and it was one that I didn't see coming ahead of time. So the nanny loves the cloth diapering for that reason. It's just less diapers to change, and I do too. Trying to figure out what they were up to. Daddy has bitty too. Anyway, love the cloth diapering. The laundry is not hard to do. I just find a spot and stuff them. The nice thing about having a nanny, like I said, it's less expensive than daycare for 2, is she also washes bottles and stuffs diapers, and at the moment we're moving them towards a schedule so that they eat at the same time, at the same spacing, 3 hours apart, and we're working a little bit on their sleeping schedule, although mine sleep like champs. They sleep all night long, but they sleep 5 hours initially, and then every 3 hours after 1 a.m. they want food. So they go to bed at 7, and they go to bed at 8, and around 1 o'clock in the morning they want food, and then they want food at 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. So that's what we do now. And we're really grateful for the big 5-hour chunk of time right at the beginning that we get. But there's a book called 12 Hours by 12 Weeks. And I'm like, I don't want my 12-week-old to go 12 hours without water. I don't even do that. And my body can hold a lot more water in its tissues. So anyway, that is our cloth diapering experience.